Hi, if you follow my vlog, you know I try to manage my health with an EKG, whereas the G is get off the couch. Getting off the couch doesn't always mean exercise. It can be any physical activity or even an occasional activity like a hobby. The main thing is to work out your body and your mind. In my vlog, I only show you a snippet of the activity. Here you see the full get off the couch moment. Okay, here we go. Okay, today I'm doing an unboxing of a UGREEN SATA drive enclosure. Actually, I need a backup mechanism for all of the video files that I take. I was using Google Drive, but that's getting kind of expensive. So I said, hey, I need something where I can swap SATA drives in and out. So I picked up one of those UGREEN enclosures. I got it off of Amazon. It was roughly around about $8. And the SATA drives I'm using a terabyte, and I'm using the SanDisk drive. Hey, why I chose SanDisk? It was the cheapest. Well, I'm not gonna say it was the cheapest. It was the most cost effective for a brand name that I'm familiar with. I've used SanDisk memory cards, never had an issue. So I say, hey, a SanDisk hard drive can't be bad. And since I'm using it for backup, it's not like a drive I will be pounding against every day or what have you. So it's just I back up my files there. Then if I ever need it, I just want it to be there and for me to be able to retrieve it. So I'm doing an unboxing of the enclosure. It's a UGREEN off of Amazon, and I'm popping in a 1 terabyte SATA drive from SanDisk. All right, here I go. Okay, I'm going to install a external hard drive. What I have here, I have the SanDisk. That's the SSD plus SATA drive. It's 1 terabyte. And here's a little inexpensive external hard drive enclosure. It's called UGREEN. UGREEN. Actually, just like I said, it's a little cheap. I think it costs roughly about $11 or so. But what it is, the packaging looks pretty good. It actually feels good. And inside here, just have a couple of directions. Really nothing high tech with the directions here, Here's how to put the drive in. And here's how to plug it up. But you know me, I'm always looking at the directions. So even I can do this one. The little wrap they have on the drive was, they're pretty good. And this drive feels pretty good, even though it's plastic, but it actually has a good quality plastic feel to it. If that makes sense, quality plastic. It really does feel pretty good. It doesn't feel as cheap as I thought it was going to feel. Okay, I'm going in on the SATA drive now. Gonna plug that in. Yep. Like I say, it was a snug fit. It really was a snug fit, which is good. That's what you want. You don't want you driving there flopping around or what have you. I would have concerns then, but like I say, it was a real snug fit. No movement. Alright, now I'm going to plug this bad boy in and see what happens. You see what happened. I don't see the hard drive. I do not see it. Plug and play, plug it in. I should see it. I don't see it. And just to make sure I wasn't losing my mind, I actually even clicked on the computer. When you look at the PC, I just don't see it there. And you see one of my disk drives there is like it's full. I need this. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm plugging this into a PC. Well, I guess you can see that now. So anyway, since both of these items are new, the external closure drive is new, the hard drive is new, failure can be in and those spots. So the first thing I did, SanDisk has this little desktop software that they have for their drives. The one time I don't do something, they call it a dashboard. The one time I don't do something, I need it, right? Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and install this booger. Okay, it's all installed, it's running. Let me see what happens here. Look at there, lo and behold, the hard drive is there. So it sees my hard drive. I'm thinking the closure is good. It sees my hard drive. I finally remembered that I needed to I needed to format the hard drive. I got it all formatted and I put it back in. Now a lot of you guys are into these disk drive specs from Blackmagic, so I'm running that. I'm running this running a little speed test on it. You see the write is settling in roughly around about that 330 megabytes per second, and the read is roughly around that 390. I let it run a couple of times just to kind of let it settle in on, let it settle down some. 240 write and 380 something read. Okay, actually, it works pretty good. You saw the speeds there. To be quite honest, I wasn't thrilled with the speeds, but like I said, what I'm doing, I'm just doing backups, and it works fairly quick for backups. Then I just want the data to be there when if I have to retrieve it. So it works pretty good for me. There's a word of caution. Initially, I was using this on my PC, and I have a somewhat older PC. And the USB 3.0 drive on there is a USB 3.0. And when I plugged it into there, my mouse started hanging, and also just when you hit enter, like things was buffering and what have you. I put in a service call to UGREEN, not service call, I sent them a message. Say, hey, I'm having an issue. My mouse is hanging, and I hit enter, it'll take a while, then finally, it'll pop, it'll do its thing, and then it'll hang again. Hey, I never heard from them. I'll take that back. I did get one message from them, and the message was, what do I mean about the mouse hanging? When I click on it, it don't respond. It takes minutes before it will respond. It's almost like the buffering. I haven't heard back from them yet. Now, I plugged it into my Mac Mini, and I have a Mac Mini dock. Some people will call it a hub, a dock, whatever. On that dock, I have a USB 3.1 port on there. I plugged it in there. Everything worked as advertised. And you saw the speeds there was actually pretty good there too. So it worked as advertised. No hanging. It worked fine. Actually worked real fine. So I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to send it back. If I kept having that hanging issue, I was going to send it back, but it appears to be that's with the USB 3.0, because as a matter of fact, I actually plugged this directly into my Mac Mini, which is a USB 3.0 port, and it hung up there. That's why I think it's an issue with the 3.0 ports. But hey, it works. I have a 3.1 port I can plug it into. I have a couple of 3.1 ports I can plug it into. It works as advertised. So, would I give this a 5-star? No, not really, because there's something wrong with the backwards compatibility. But I'm not going to keep it, definitely, and it works for the purpose I'm using it for. All right, I hope that helps. Okay.